Hello Gemini and welcome to your reading for November. So let's give the cards a little shuffle. I have already pre-shuffled them, but if you wanted to skip this moment, that's absolutely fine. I will put the timestamp just down below. Alright, so Gemini, what do we have coming up for you in November, please? Gemini, 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 what's coming up for you, Gemini? What's coming up for you? To split the deck. Alright, Gemini, November. Let's see what is hip hop and happening. It's hot. We have the Knight of Cups. So let me just get all of the cards out because we know I cannot multitask as well as maybe where I used to. Alright. It's looking good. It's looking good. So let's jump straight on in. In the heart of this month, you are in the Knight of Cups energy. I really see this as a beautiful knight in shining armor, very romantic, very beautiful, very elegant, pure love and joy within this card. There is a lot of movement. There is something moving. And whether this is love, whether this is romance, I'm hearing marriage. So possibly there's some kind of engagement, shall we say, that is very exciting. But yeah, I see this as super romantic, very beautiful, very calm, very peaceful, and totally within, yeah, I just feel like emotionally fulfilled with this card today as well. So really, really beautiful. Wicked energy so far, loving it. In the energy crossing you, you have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, for me, would represent you being a bit stubborn about something. Is there something that has kind of not... Are you being a bit stubborn about something? For me, the King of Wands is very proud, is very stubborn. Also is trying to be right with everything rather, or maybe just not apologizing for something that maybe you could have apologized for. I'm feeling a bit of anger, shall we say, from this. But I feel that this is you stopping you from being in that full, lovey-dovey Knight of Cups energy. In the recent past, you have the Page of Pentacles. Super beautiful, super cute card. And you see this eye is just very, very bright and bubbly, and you see this beautiful coin is shining. And I feel a lot of basically the Page of Pentacles energy in this card, because she's holding it up like, the coin, which is really sweet. So yeah, in your recent past for the Page of Pentacles I feel that you are in awe of something, whether this is your achievements, whether this is something that you've created. You are definitely in awe of something. This could maybe be in, anyone supporting around you. This could be friendships. So there's a lot of things that this could be with the Page of Pentacles, but I feel that you are appreciative, you're very grateful, you have a lot of gratitude towards this. And that's helping you with the energy of the Knight of Cups this month. Moving forward in the near future, you have the Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles represents kind of feeling a bit guarded, wanting to keep the possessions close or at heart. Things are quite meaningful for you moving forward. So I don't know if it is an engagement, if this is some beautiful news, if this is like a new relationship. You really want to keep this protected. You really want to keep this protected and keep it guarded, and just maybe keep it on the down low at the moment. Yeah, I feel like you're just embracing this period, and you're just protecting it. I'm feeling that there's something that is very meaningful to you that you want to protect this month, and that's totally okay. You're totally allowed to do that. If you don't need my validation, but you should just know what it is that you want. I know that's easier said than done. I'm also a Gemini Sun. But yeah, it's totally okay to feel like that. If there's something that you want to protect and keep that quiet, if it's news you want to keep quiet, if it's something very meaningful to you that you don't quite want to share just yet, that's absolutely fine. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. Now in the In your conscious, you have the Ace of Wands in reversed. So Ace of Wands in reverse would lead me to believe that maybe you are feeling a bit disheartened by an idea you have, maybe by a project, maybe something's not quite moving as fast or as clearly as you hoped it would. So I feel like you've got this great, beautiful idea. You've got this great, big, beautiful idea. But maybe as you think more about it, it's not quite leading the way as you thought it would or as you hoped it would. Really interesting card with the Ace of Wands here. I'm just going to turn it like right side up. Can you see, like, I don't know, for me it's like this gecko is holding the branch here, but also is dragging this road. So it's like you were drawing this road and now you've come to a stop, which is like you haven't quite made it to the castle yet. Do you see that? That's the connection I'm making for this card today. So the fact that this is in reverse, so with this card in reverse, maybe you are drawing that road to the castle. You know, the leaves are still attached, they're not falling off, they're not fallen leaves. So I don't see anything negative about this. I just feel that you are a bit disheartened by something. Oh, you want a clarifier? Could we have a clarifier for the Ace of Wands, please? Clarifier for the Ace of Wands. And we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands with the Ace of Wands, super interesting combo. Sorry, Ace of Wands reversed. But really interesting for me because you have the Four of Wands, which would lead me to believe that maybe there is an engagement, there's some sort of celebration, maybe there is a commitment towards something. So for me, this is more likely with a loved one or somebody, more of a forever person. Not like forever, I don't want to put that, it's a new world. It's a new world. Whatever you think love is, this could be it. So the fact you have the Four of Wands here with the Ace of Wands reversed leads me to believe that maybe you are worried about something or worried for a commitment, but you definitely have this commitment in mind, and I feel like there is some sort of celebration worth having, but you are trying to shy away from it a little bit. Maybe you don't want to get too heavily involved or too heavily excited because maybe you've been disappointed before, and maybe this is where the King of Wands energy is coming into it, by being stubborn, by being just kind of a bit angry towards something, which is bringing you out of the Knight of Cups energy. In your soul position with subconscious, you have the Page of Wands reversed. The Page of Wands reversed would lead me to believe that maybe you are feeling a bit childlike innocence towards something. I kind of feel the Fool card essentially from this. You can see how playful this zebra is. Or maybe you are kind of feeling a bit stubborn. This is in the subconscious, so I don't think you're aware of this energy, but there's something that's underlying. I feel that's kind of pulling you more towards the past. Like maybe you were worried about past experiences tainting your current experience. Try not to live in the past because the past has already been, and maybe this new person or this new situation that is in the past is not repeating what the past has given to you. Yes, you can always learn by something, but don't prevent yourself from being where you are now because you're worried about what has happened before, if that makes sense. Thank you. In the advice position, you have Justice. Are you doing everything you can to make this justice happen? Do you have any legal matters on mind? Do you believe the karma will deal everything on its own? Really interesting to have Justice in the advice position, but I feel that Justice in the advice position here is that everything will pan out as it needs to, so don't worry too much about maybe what has happened, or try not to get this like King of Wands energy from prohibiting you from feeling the joy and the security and the celebrations. So I really feel that things will serve how they need to be served. You don't need to worry about it too much or cause something to happen. In your external influence position, you have the Seven of Swords. I would be mindful of this energy. You can see that this ostrich is just kind of taking this little robin. Thieving of love. I'm just seeing that the little robin for me represents like, yeah, like a partnership and comparison, little love and joy. The reason I make that connection as well, because when I was a child, where I used to live had loads of robins, especially in autumn and winter, and I think that it's just so cute and so joyful and so beautiful, but I really see like a partnership. I've always saw them as like a lovebird, essentially. The fact you have the Seven of Swords in the external influence, I would be mindful of what is taking love from you. Whether that's a person, whether that is something that is stealing your joy, I would just be mindful of that. Whatever that means for you, it doesn't always have to represent a person, but it maybe is a project that you're really not enjoying and you're feeling like it sucks, you don't want to proceed with it. It just could be something like that. It doesn't have to be like, as heavy as watch out for all your friends. I'm not feeling that at all. In your hopes and fears, you have the Eight of Cups reversed. So the Eight of Cups reversed leads me to believe that you are walking into something that you absolutely love and appreciate and you enjoy. So the Eight of Cups right side up is walking away from something. The fact that it is in reverse leads me to believe that you are walking into something that you absolutely love and enjoy. And I feel that you are moving on in the future as well. So you have the Eight of Cups here, but they're still attached to you by strings, which I really like. Could we have a clarification for Eight of Cups reverse, please? Eight of Cups reverse is the Fool. Are you walking into something that you're unprepared for? Are you kind of jumping into the deep end? Are you excited about something? There's a hope and there's a fear there. And I think that's part of the excitement. Is there something that is taking your eye? Are you learning from your old past? Whatever it is, you are loved and supported. But I think this is quite exciting for you. I'm getting like a good excitement. And also, the beautiful giraffe here is looking on, is admiring this little leap of faith here. So the fact that whatever kind of leap of faith you are taking, you are walking into something. Maybe this is out of character for you, but as a Gemini, is it really out of character for you? You could be starting a new project. This is really, really exciting. I'm hearing podcasts as well. So maybe this is the commitment that you're feeling. Maybe this is the love, whether that's a project that you absolutely love and enjoy, something that you are falling in love with. But basically your outcome for this month is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is such a beautiful, joyful card, and you have this beautiful rainbow on the top here, which brings nothing but joy. You have beautiful family and generations, and this cutest little puppy just down here as well. So you are around people who love and admire you. So you are around people who love and admire you. You are allowing yourself to feel the joy. You are celebrating what it is that you want to celebrate. And I think this is such a beautiful month ahead. I think this is really exciting. I think that, yeah, there's going to be some fun this month for sure. And also because it's coming in, the autumn into the winter, I find more excitement with the darker days here. And I find that, where I live, summer can be so chaotic and you might not see anybody because everyone's working or trying to go out and try to make the most of the daylight. And now you're heading into this like quieter time. There's a lot of celebration. There is a lot of introspection. There is a lot of love being shared around. And I think that's such a beautiful month for you to protect what it is that you want to protect, and also for you to grow into something that you really want to grow. And I think that's really, really cute, really beautiful. So Gemini, thank you so much for staying with me this far. If you could like, share, subscribe, or follow the channel, I would super appreciate that. That would really help us out. That would really help me out a lot. And thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.